What's up? This is going to be a quick one, but I'm in the middle of the stream with Max of Red Pill Religion, Elite Commando, who has been in charge of the Inspiring Christianity Discord server, Jean Baptiste, and some other guy that's Eastern Orthodox. But as I'm listening to this particular thing, there was something I noticed, and that was that a lot of misrepresentations and lies and distortions of what Sola Scriptura is, which of course is very common for this particular group. They need to lie and distort the truth in order to get their message across and to spread the message of Catholicism, Eastern Orthodoxy, and just Red Pill religion in general. And as Akan asked, this is a normal everyday life to them? Yes, this is pretty much normal everyday life for this particular group, is that they are continuously doing this whenever Protestantism gets mentioned. Now, Philosophy Tiger actually went on Red Pill Religion to explain what Sola Scriptura is and give a lesson about it to Max. But it's like Max, much like Muhammad Hijab when he debated David Wood, did not have his ears open and did not listen and comprehend the education he was receiving. And so the same thing happens again here with Max Kolbe. So for this, Red Pill Religion has demonstrated that with its cast that it had, that particular stream, and its most recent, that it doesn't understand Sola Scriptura at all, but rather distorts it, misunderstands it, and I think at this point willingly so. One of the examples being used is that it's just simply Bible only. That's what we are, when that's not the case. Sola Scriptura, being in the Latin, means, scripture alone, but if you are familiar with the terminology and etymology of words, just because it has certain phrases does not mean that's its definition. That's like saying butter, fly, meaning it's a fly made of butter. No, that's not how words work. That's not how definitions work. It's usage and its context that works. And that is, Sola Scriptura means that Scripture is the ultimate authority, which at one point Elite Commando mentioned that was the definition. And of course, doesn't surprise me that me and several others were variously, grossly misrepresented. My name was thrown in multiple times, but you had occasionally Sentinel Apologetics, which is referring to Rob of that particular thing, since I see that Max can't help but rant and ramble like a child about, someone he doesn't even know about. So again, he even lies about Rob of Sentinel Apologetics, then Acts 17 Apologetics, and Alpha and Omega Ministries. So basically goes after David Wood and James White. So it just shows you the kind of desperation that some of these people are up to. But anyways, my name had gotten mentioned multiple times, and at one point was mentioned of the comments section that I had in an interaction with Inspiring Philosophy, saying that apparently my logic is that if you don't find something in the Bible only, then that means we disregard it. And then it's like, well, by his logic, if cars is mentioned in the Bible, we must disregard the existence of cars. Again, it amazes me at the amount of, stupidity that comes out of these people's mouths. No, because I can point out that what Inspiring Philosophy is, that he is a person that also focuses on going to the Bible for some of his work. And so when it came to this particular point, when he did go to the Bible, and if you watch the video he did on hell, he is going mostly to the Bible. But if you don't want me just going to the Bible on areas concerning how he's interpreting the Bible, I could go to tradition. Clement of Rome, Ignatius of Antioch, Irenaeus. I'm going to go to all other people that agree with my position that God judges and sends people to hell. And that it's not this idea of, it's only us that sends people to hell or anything like his concept of what we were talking about. And so I could go to tradition. Tradition is fine. I can use tradition to prove my point. However, some of these other people won't be able to. And that's my whole thing, is that Sola Scriptura isn't just blank, no tradition. It's Sola Scriptura is that we use Scripture, but we also use this thing called hermeneutics. You see, that was the other thing that Martin Luther created, is the historical grammatical method of hermeneutic. What's the historical grammatical method that Martin Luther came up with? That means using history? Wait, like church history? Well, if only Red Pill Religion were able to inform you of that particular thing. But I guess they don't. And then, using the grammar, referring back to the original languages of the scriptures, instead of just the Latin at the time that they had been familiar with. So in other words, we could go to scholars, we could go to the church fathers. That's basically what they were advocating for, just to go back to the early church, to go back to the original languages. But of course, if I were to say all this now, they would just completely misrepresent me and straw man me and lie again. Because, again, it's what Red Pill Religion is known for and what they usually do when it comes to this topic. And so, as usual, I propose a hosting of a conversation between me and anybody of Red Pill Religion or associate with Red Pill Religion to refute me and discuss this matter. Because here's what I say, that I will stand by my word that y'all, Red Pill Religion, are just dishonest individuals. And it's actually one reason why one person doesn't want to engage with y'all or be associated as much with the group anymore. And I'll let you figure out who that is. But until then, this has been RC Apologist. Take care. Hold up.